Good evening, ladies and gents. This is Strike Sir. This is a review for free things. It is airbrush versus Gundam marker airbrush. Also on the Bow 1100 RE 1100. Right, I've actually sprayed this with the Gundam marker. That's not a good sign. There you go, that's its durability test out the way. I actually sprayed this with Gundam markers. Those with the metallic red, which is this. Let's get some more light bit over. Right, there's good points and bad points of the kit. Well, to put the kit together was actually superb. There was no flaws with it going together. It is quite durable. It is not back heavy because it's dropped. There you go. As you can see, it's not back heavy. I painted this kit with Gundam markers. This should be like a brownish colour. This should be like a yellowy. This has all been done through the Gundam markers using this. Pick one up, they are worth to buy, and it does save you some time spraying kits. With this kit, it is a transformable kit. That will be for another review for another time. Main review is on these two. Good points and bad points. Good points and bad points with each of these. One thing about the Gundam marker, with the pens, you're constantly having to, with the airbrush, you can spray it, know how much you got left in the cup. Then you could refill. You could control how much paint you want to go in the Pacific area. If you want more or less. With the Gundam marker, you only got one level of setting on this. Depends on your compressor, but I've got two. One where it's for nails, spraying nails, and one that's a fully compressor. The thing is, I kept on reloading this more, shaking it, pressing down on it to get more paint through than you would with the airbrush, which was a bit of a hassle. The good points about this is you don't get no smell to it, and it dries literally in a matter of seconds. Bad points of it is against this, you got to leave it for a couple of hours. You're going to have some bad smell, fumes, and you got to let the paint cure for a little while. To the reloading of each, I do prefer the airbrush way to this. So you got to shake it, keep pressing down, but then if you put too much paint, it's going to drip out. I don't know if you can see that. See all the lumps and the non-even spray. To be honest, I didn't do this as a care as I would with the Sazo B or with the GPO01. So yeah, as you can see, it's metallic. I did try to put some of the decals on this kit, but I haven't done the other side just yet. I will do. I'm just having a break because I'm currently setting up my fish tank. To the other point of this is where you can actually spray in a wider position to a shorter. If you go too close, it's just gonna, you have to weight it, rub it down, redo it again. With this, you know how much you're going to do, how close and how far you need to go. The good points of this, like I said, you can spray it. I literally done the whole frame of this kit in a matter of an hour, hour and a half, one coat. But the thing is, I don't know if you can see it, but it's got a bit of blotchiness to it that I didn't like. You get different from, you can't see it through the phone, but when you spray with the airbrush, you can actually see where you sprayed and how much of a patch. You can see it. I'm not entirely sure, but I can see it. Not on the phone. It's basically where I've gone too close, and you can see like dark patches from a distance. At certain lights, you can't see it through the phone. Obviously, you can't see it through the phone, but I give the Gundam marker 8 out of 10 to the airbrush. The airbrush, I would say 9 out of 10 because the good points do waver with this, but the bad points from this do waver from that due to reloading through the pen, spraying, how much closer you need to do to the airbrush, reloading and all that. But it's everyone's choice at the end of the day. But I bought both, so this is just a normal Gundam markers, just metallic. So if you want to spray, you don't want to spend hours and hours or days upon days spraying, this is the one to get. The only thing is the lack of mixing. I do like to mix certain colours. This could be a nightmare, but what can you do? You do get little nibs for this to replace the ones that are in here. You just pull them out. Don't push the pens down, get them in, because it'll be a waste. I tried spraying the kit without the knobs in. You got the standard one in here, and you get one for it with this. You only get 3, which is a nightmare. I'm still trying to find more, but when you spray this, you tend to get more blotchiness and a good even spray. But when you replace the nibs from this with the markers, you get a much better spray, a more even coat, and a bit more spray time. Averaging this, I think, let's have a look, let's see, you could probably get 2. No, yes, probably is about half in there, half left in there, because that is like double the weight. So yeah, so each one of this you buy, probably get 2 kits out of each pen to what you would get from the airbrush. I buy Alclad 2 paints, pre-mixed and all that, so all you have to do is just load them up, spray them. You can mix them in that, but only with Alclad. But everyone has their choice of paints and so on. But otherwise, the kit's pretty good. I didn't do the inner frame because there's not much inner frame to this kit. I wonder if you can see it. No, you can't. There you go. I don't know if you can see it there. See the dark patches? That's the problem you're going to get if you don't know where you're spraying or how close you're going to be. Because what I've had problems with is when you load up the paint with the pen, you go to spray too much. Even that you gave it a quick little spray on a bit of paper or something to get that first bit of run out. Sometimes it'll be, you spray it, you think yeah it's coming out even, and then when you stop, it loads up again too quick, and then you start getting heavier coat. But yeah, didn't do as much as a way of cutting the sprues and that off. This was a test kit. As you can see here, I thought, you know what, it's going to be a test. I don't want to ruin a perfectly good kit on this, and if the pen's not going to be all that. But yeah, I'll give it 8 out of 10. The Gundam marker to that, and I give that 9 out of 10 to that, because there's good and downsides. But to be honest, with the airbrush, to me it's a bit more practical. The only thing is cleaning these little bitches, but what can you do? My next project I'm going to do is the XM riser.